Doesn't matter.
I'm with Rob. I don't have a lot of guys. Committee meetings for February 20th, 2024. Special health services committee meeting. We'll start off with.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Health Services Committee meeting at 6:01 p.m. One resolution authorizing agreement and budget amendment, Greene County Family Planning, and New York State Department of Health Family Planning Program, Telehealth Infrastructure Enhancement Expansion Initiative.
Davis.
Davis, Campbell, Hobart. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Did you have any questions, Frank?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's passed. Motion to adjourn.
Hobart Linger.
Later.
See that?
You have this week off? Okay, yeah. It's President's vacation. It's President's week. We get a week, not just a day.
Hey, you're a scholar. Did you help that write that list? What
Awesome.
of great presidents?
Thank you, Tammy. I'd like to open Economic Development and Tourism Committee at 6:03. We have 3 action items here to take place tonight. Before we get going, we want to have James speak about economic development project.
Yeah.
Good evening. I just wanted to give an update on the micro enterprise application that's existing, kind of tell you about how that's going and the progress and where we're at with that. And then, of course, the resolution that's second on tonight's agenda for the committee for a CDBG project. For micro enterprise, so as you recall, we applied and were awarded $300,000 from the community Homes and Community Renewal for micro enterprise community development block grant funding. Since that application, we've conducted 2 training sessions that we consult with Fulton County with to run virtual training sessions. It's a requirement for all applications, all applicants. During those 2 training sessions, we had a rough amount of about 70 Greene County businesses take part, which is pre-qualifying them to go through the application. From those 70, we received 18 total applications to the Greene County Economic Development Board of Directors, in which we allocated a total of $208,391. And it leaves us with a total unallocated balance of $46,608. So that's just enough for about 2 grants. We, since we started allocations in October, so since then, we were able to award over $208,000. So of that, almost $40,000 has been dispersed. A check was brought to the businesses, so they're all wrapped up and in progress right now that we have moving with the state. We're anticipating $170,000 to be dispersed over the next 6 weeks or so. Of all of those applicants that were successful with the awards, about 50% of them represented retail businesses. Hospitality accounted for 20%, and then the remaining 30% was split evenly between agriculture, recreation, and a microbrewery. The next coming meeting in March, we are anticipating 2 incoming applications. The ask of those applications are over the amount that we have left to give, so we are expecting hopefully to exhaust the remaining funds, which will then put us in a place to come back, reapproach the legislature to ask for authorization for another submission of micro enterprise funding. We saw great success. It was also another level of interacting with small businesses throughout Greene County, and whether or not they decided to move forward with their application, it's a really good opportunity for us to assess their needs and understand exactly what they're looking for and where funding requirements should go. So it's been enlightening, and I think there's going to be a lot of success with another round. We're anticipating hopefully to come back and approach the legislature for that in April or May. Regarding the resolution for the CDBG public hearing, so this is same state program that's offered with micro enterprise funding. Homes and Community Renewal has two buckets for CDBG funding. One is microenterprise, which of course we're familiar with. And then there's also standalone economic development projects. So it's a state-funded program. It's designed to help small businesses, and we are designed to be the liaison with those services in the county. So the requirements are very much the same. It's non-construction related expenses, and there needs to be a municipal sponsor as to why, or as to how that application can be submitted. So hence the resolution authorizing the public hearing to bring forward input. So we're working with a Coxsackie-based business called Gray Willow to apply for those CDBG economic development funding. We're anticipating the submission to be following the public hearing for the next meeting. So we've been working with the applicant and their consultants to assemble everything that's required for the application, as well as understand that this is something that if they had come to GCEDC for a quantum loan fund or something else, that it's something that we can stand behind. So we're ensuring that there's a firm application that's a competitive one, and we're still working through the application assembly right now. But like I said, there's a public hearing in order to proceed forward with the application, and that the resolution of which will hopefully be a submission as long as it's authorized.
James, what's the nature of that business, Gray Willow?
Gray Willow purchased the old Brennan's
Okay.
in Earlton, and so they're looking to essentially redo it, have a microbrewery there, some outdoor activities, and a restaurant.
They did a nice job on the outside of that building and on the inside too.
Yep.
They really, really changed it.
Yeah, and the applicants have a really long track record of running businesses and restaurants and hospitality-focused businesses. So they're definitely competitive when it comes to their capacity to do projects like this. Okay.
Anybody else for James?
Thank you.
All right, let's hit these three resolutions. First one is authorizing release of bids, Greene County Tourism Office and Visitors Center redevelopment project.
Lennon.
True.
Lennon and Handel and True are seconds. Any discussion on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'm opposed. Number two, authorizing public hearing for Gray Willow Inc. CDBG Economic Development Project. I need a motion.
Handle.
Dorrington and Handel. Any discussion on this one? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Reappointing member to the Board of Directors, Greene County Economic Development Corporation.
Lennon.
Lennon and Rivera. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So carried. Anything else come before economic development?
Motion to close. Second.
Second by Thornton. We are closed. Thank you.
Well,
Rivera, Thornton.
Good evening. I'd like to open government operations at 6:10. Tonight, we have 9 action items. If anybody saw the draft last week, we had 10 action items, and the first one was a resolution. The one that was removed was a resolution urging New York State Department of Civil Services Commission to expand the New York HELPS program. The Director of Human Resources has recommended that we remove that because the New York State is taking care of that on their own. So we don't need that anymore. So I'll go right into it. Number 1, authorizing a contract with Unit 7000 CSEA. Lucas and Martinez. Anybody, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 2, authorizing execution of an agreement for road use and crossing with the Champlain Hudson Power Express. I'll make that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Number 3, authorizing execution of a temporary and permanent easement with Champlain Hudson Power Express, County Road 61, River Road, Town of Coxsackie.
Martinez.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 4, authorizing an execution of a temporary and permanent easement with Champlain Hudson Power Express, tax parcel ID 139.00-10-11, county lands.
Lucas.
Leg Lucas.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 5, correcting assessment roll, Town of Caro, Patricia Eversole, tax map ID number 119.00-5-11.4.
Lennon.
Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 6, correcting assessment roll, Town of Catskill, Catherine Shu, Michael So, tax map ID 170.00-1-13-2.
Rivera. Lucas.
Revere and Lucas, all in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 7, correcting assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map ID number 33.00-2-23.111.
Lennon. Leg.
Lennon and Leg, all in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 8, correcting assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map ID number 33.00-2-23.112. Davis?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Number 9, correcting assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map ID number 33.00-2-39.
Lennon.
Lennon, Davis, all in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? Does anyone have anything further to bring before government operations tonight? Motion to close?
Move, Mr. Chairman.
Mark. Rivera.
Mark.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
They're kind of fast.
I didn't lose control.
Did real well. I'll move this over here for you. Before now. Go. Okay, we'll call Finance Committee to order. Several proposed action items. First, on the agenda is declaring 370 Manchester Street no longer needed for public use and authorizing sale thereof. I'm gonna pull this resolution for further review. There's no hurry actually to get rid of this at this point. There's some obstacles that may occur, so I'm pulling that resolution. Thank you.
Charlie, can we just grab a vote of your committee? So we don't wind up with the same similar.
I'm in favor. What's the reason for pulling the resolution? I thought we had declared it as not being.
Wow. Oh, we just wanna wait.
Oh. This is the time to sell.
Just for records, I want to make sure we have Martin and Hobart to a motion and a second to pull the item. Now we still have discussion on the rationale. I just want to make sure for the record, we have the committee.
You have a motion to pull it?
Motion to pull.
We'll hold it, see what we're gonna do. Look at it. Bring it up next month. We got it.
Can always be revisited.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a time sensitive thing.
I support you pulling it.
It's not going anywhere.
Just as,
That's this one.
nobody has an explanation except just to pull it.
All in favor?
Aye. Opposed.
One, Lavera on opposition, one. Thank you.
Moving right along. Number 2, authorizing professional engineering service with Delaware Engineering DPC for structural evaluation of 90 Allen Street, buildings and ground building.
Buellage.
Buellage. Davis, and Mr. Hobart seconds it. All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 3, authorizing professional engineering service with Delaware Engineering DPC for structural evaluation of a structure barn located at 905 County Office Building, Mental Health.
Davis.
Davis. Mr. Legg, second.
Yes, Davis Leg.
All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried.
I'm gonna vote against that.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna vote against that. A lot of money to spend on an engineering study, we could just put that money into a different building. It's okay.
All right, moving right along. Thank you. 4, authorizing an execution of an agreement for road use and crossing with Champlain Hudson Power Express.
Buellage.
Mr. Buellage seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 5, authorizing execution of a temporary and permanent easement with Champlain Hudson Power Express, County Route 61, River Road, Town of Cooksaki. Hobart, I'll second it. All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. Number 6, authorize execution of a temporary and permanent easement with Champlain Hudson Power Express Tax Parcel ID 139.00-10-11 County lands.
Hobart.
Legg, Mr. Hobart seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 7, authorizing contract, Unit 7000 CSEA. Make that.
Davis.
David seconds it.
Mr. Chairman, I just have a question. Sean, what are we looking at with these contracts being settled and the other ones, the budget increase in the following year from this year to next year with these numbers?
Well, first off, these are pattern bargain. Each of these things are primarily mirror images of each contract. The catch me flat foot, the overall impact. I remember the dollar amount. It's a 4,332.5 COLA, in addition to some minor changes to issues with a base increase as well. And I'm trying to think of the overall dollar amount. I can't think of the overall dollar amount of the impact to each individual. I can have that for tomorrow night though.
Okay. I'm just curious, I mean, I know people, and many of the people working for us are productive and everything, but every year now, is it gonna be $1 million increase to our budget every year just for the contracts, you know? Overall, from all
So
employees.
overall, you have round numbers, $29 million in payroll. So every 1%, goes 290 there plus.
Right, so
And you
you're,
gotta add social security and pension on top of that, which is another 25%, so. Yeah, this was the driving force to the budget adoption this year. We
Yeah.
anticipated approximately the settlements back in September. We fell within the budget amounts, these amounts are all budgeted.
Right.
Within each operating account, I just can't remember the specifics of what they were per.
Right, but going forward each year, you're accounting and putting into the numbers in a 1.2 or 1.5 million. Where you have to find additionally just to cover these contracts.
Every year,
Every
absolutely.
year. That's good. Thank you, Sean.
We voted on that, right?
No,
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Number 8, authorized current contract, Greene County CSEA Unit 7002, Public Safety Unit.
Hobart.
Hobart.
Davis.
Davis seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 9, amending resolution number 338-23, authorizing agreement between Greene County and the Columbia Greene Community College Foundation and authorizing payment.
Move that.
Village.
Chairman and Mr. Bueller seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 10, authorizing release of bids, Greene County Tourism Office and Visitors Center redevelopment project.
Lennon.
Lennon,
Langer.
Leg, and the chairman seconds it also. All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Opposition? That's passed. Thank you. Number 11, authorized purchase of one new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'll make that.
Davis.
Seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Number 12, authorized the purchase of 5 new 24 Dodge Durangos. Sheriff Department.
Village.
Hobart seconds it. All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 13, authorize the county highway and solid waste superintendent appoint C.D. Smith as consultant for engineering service for the investigation and repair of 2 slope failures along County Route 61 River Road, town of New Baltimore. I'll second it. Chairman, introduce on second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 14, authorizing county highway and solid waste superintendent apply for funding from the Cascade Watershed Corporation Flood Hazards Mitigation Implementation Program.
Village.
Bueller and Mr. Hobart, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Moving right along, number 15, authorizing change order number 1 and 2 necessary for the completion of rehabilitation of the County Route 22 bridge over the Catskill Creek, bid number 3-30312-0, Town of Durham, bid number 1760.89.
Village.
Hobart seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 16, authorizing purchase of 1 new 24 excavator. Hobart. Who seconded it?
Thank.
Mr. Lake seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. I don't know why you didn't group these. Number 17, authorizing purchase of 2 24 wheel loaders.
Village.
Mr. Bueller, Mr. Hobart, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 18, authorizing purchase of 1 new 24 wheel loader. Davis and Mr. Lake, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Why is there like 2 separate resolutions, one for 2 and one for 1? Why aren't they on the same one for 3?
One's for highway, one's for solid. Correct.
Okay.
Different departments, different ones. Different funds.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Number 19, authorizing purchase of 1 new 24 backhoe loader.
Hobart. Village.
Bueller, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 20 is authorize a lease agreement, Greene County Department of Human Service, Aging, Town of Jewett.
Move that.
Hobart.
Davis.
Linger, it was Linger Hobart.
Linger. Oh, okay.
I clicked it, so.
All in favor of that?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 21, authorized agreement between Greene County Department of Human Service, Aging, and Anytime Home Care, Inc.
Lennon.
Village.
Lennon, Mr. Bueller seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 22, authorize agreement between Greene County Department of Human Services, Aging and Visiting Nurse.
Davis.
Davis,
Finger?
Did they ever do
Sure.
anything with the mountaintop? Did they include them back in or no?
It's included in, but the one that we use now
Right.
gets the $2. The one that's on second, they won't pay it. So we won't use
The other contract.
another contractor in theory.
Okay. I know we had a discussion on it.
Yes, we did.
Last week, I was just wondering
Right,
if it came, anything changed.
right. Oh, should I hear that? Right.
in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Uh,
23.
22, that was 22.
23.
23. Authorize agreement, Greene County Public Health and Critical Service Company, Inc.
Davis.
Hobart.
Davis, Mr. Hobart, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 24, authorize agreement, Greene County Public Health and Baltimore Animal Hospital rabies intervention, or prevention, excuse me.
Davis.
Davis and Hobart, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 25, authorizing conference attendance for Churchill, DNP, FNP, BC, Greene County Public Health.
Okay with me?
Davis.
Davis, Chairman, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 26, appointing members, Community Service Board.
Lennon.
Mr. Lennon, Mr. Lake, seconds, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 27, reappointing members, Board of Electrical Examiners.
Lennon.
Mr. Lennon, Mr. Hobart, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 28, authorizing the county to assess administration fee regarding in-rem tax collection, 23 in-rem proceeding. Martinez,
Hobart.
Hobart, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 29, budget amendment, emergency service capital project number 138, 2020 statewide interruptible communication grant.
Hobart.
Hobart,
Village.
Bueller, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 30, budget amendment, Greene County Emergency Service Capital Project 122, 21 State Homeland Security Grant.
Hobart.
Village.
Mark, Mr. Bueller, second, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 31, budget amendment, Greene County Emergency Services Capital Project number 135, 21 statewide interruptible communications.
Davis.
Mr. Davis, I'll second it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 32 is authorized agreement between the Greene County Community Service Board and the Hudson Valley National Center for Veteran Reintegration, Inc., and budget amendment.
Lennon. Lennon.
Mr. Lennon seconds it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 33, authorized agreement and budget amendment, Greene County Family Planning and New York State Department of Health, Family Planning Program, Telehealth, Infrastructure Enhancement and Expansion Initiative.
Davis.
Davis.
Finger?
Chairman, seconds it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 34, budget amendment, Greene County Public Health, Greene County Family Planning, Greene County Early Intervention.
Davis.
Davis.
Lavera.
Mayor and the chairman. Seconds it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed? 35, authorized agreement, budget amendment, Greene County Public Health Department and Health Research, Inc., Medical Reserve Corp.
Finger. Davis.
Chairman and Mr. Davis, seconds it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried also. 36, budget amendment, Greene County Public Health Department Performance Initiative Incentive Initiative Award, year 11,
Davis.
Mr. Davis.
Aye.
Second it, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. Budget amendment, number 37, supplement insurance recovery, Greene County Sheriff.
Hobart.
Hobart,
Village.
Dave, Mr. Bueller, all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed, that's also carried. 38, budget amendment, insurance recovery, solid waste.
Hobart.
Or Chairman, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 39, budget amendment, insurance recovery, solid waste. Vera and Mr. Buelich. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 40, budget amendment, to Wayne C. Speenberg, Greene County Legislator Grant Program. Leonard.
Like,
Lake seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 41, correcting assessment roll, Town of Carroll, Patricia Emerald, M. I don't, probably wrong. Tax map number ID 119-.00-5-11-4.
Leonard.
Mr. Leonard,
Davis.
Davis second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 42, correct assessment roll, Town of Casco, Catherine Chu and Michael So, tax map ID number 170.00-1-13.2.
Buelich.
Buelich.
Hobart.
Hobart seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 43, correct assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map number ID number 33.00-2-23.111, Town of Durham.
Davis.
Mr. Davis.
Linger.
Mr. Linger, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 44, correct assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map ID number 33.00-2-23.112.
Davis.
Hobart.
Davis, Mr. Hobart. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 45, correct assessment roll, Town of Durham, East Durham Farms LLC, tax map ID number 33.00-2-39.
Davis.
Davis and Mr. Hobart, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 46, authorizing paid claims on the highway.
Hobart.
Buelich, Mr. Hobart, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. 42, authorization paid claims. Martinez,
Hobart.
Mr. Hobart, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that's carried. All the resolutions we have with us tonight, our treasurer. Hope he has some good news for us.
Yes. Look at your report, there's nothing to be excited about. Payments on delinquent taxes are up, also delinquent taxes. Kind of Washington, sales tax continues to forge ahead. I have requested from the state. Section ST 240, which will break out sales taxes to specific organizations in the county. I asked them for a 3D printout. It's gonna take them some time to get it to me. But they know, and I will probably remind them tomorrow that I'd like to see it. Unfortunately, I am precluded sharing much of that information.
What's that for, Peter?
That's information that was only by county treasurers. But you know what, I'll go to the let you know. Make it as nebulous as I possibly can, but still give us a little idea of where most of that sales is coming from. Okay. I cannot give you names or anything else.
Baltimore restaurant had another line on Sunday, about a half a mile to a mile long.
Yeah.
Monday too.
Yep.
Any other questions for our treasurer?
Oh, by the way, I do have one other thing. I'm sitting on $101 million. Free cash. I have to turn to getting very sad. Because the comptroller eventually, our ADA is gonna pick up on it, or ADA is gonna pick up on it and say, how come so much? So you have projects that you. Good time.
about to. Yeah, very true. We're going to spend a whole bunch of that.
Anything else come before finance?
Motion to
We
close.
do have a need for executive session.
Oh.
For pending litigation.
I'll make a motion.
A motion, I'll second.
It's at 6:41. Hobart, Wenger. 30, I'm sorry, 36.
Let me get that. I got that.